Hey Scorpio, welcome to Dark Eve Tarot. I am Eve. We're gonna get you a message. I'm feeling a little Norse mythology right now, so we're doing this series with the Odin and the Nine Realms Oracle, and then we'll use tarot to clarify. Oh, you have hell. All right. I kind of like that card. Let's read about hell. No, you know what? I'm not going to read about hell. I'm not going to read about hell, but I am going to pull some cards to see what part we want to talk about here. Whoa. So we have the world. Actually, I kind of like this because it seems like there is a huge, difficult part of your life that is wrapping up, which is nice, right? There's an ending. I mean, the Hell card does talk about, like death in general, but there's definitely something coming to an end for you, Scorpio. Is it a period of suffering? We have two court cards coming out here. The Knight of Cups and Knight of Wands. And see, like, like in tarot where like the kings and queen, or the kings give the orders. The queens figure out how to make it happen. And the knights kind of like spread the, they spread the news, kind of. Well, not spread the news, but you know what I mean. Like they run out there and they carry out the orders. So you've got two knights here that I feel like are working for you, and I don't know that they're necessarily people. It seems more like just energies. Like we've got the Knight of Cups, which is the water energy, Knight of Wands, which is that fire energy. So you have something like there's something going on here where your emotional state is getting a boost here. And your just ability here to be active, to take steps, to you know what I mean? Like it's being boosted here. And I feel like if you let this help you, then the rest of you will get the message that hey, we're doing something here, right? Let's feel it out. Yeah, and then we have the Eight of Cups, which is kind of like I do kind of like let the feathers kind of fall where they may, because these feathers seem inconsequential. They don't really matter. They don't carry a lot of weight. So let the feathers fall where they may, because you're kind of done with that over there. Whatever it was, you're done with it, and it is time to focus on like these new energies that are coming in, right? Like these old ass feathers will take care of themselves. Like they'll be carried away by the wind or whatever. It's like they're not a problem for you anymore. And it's, to me, it seems like it's a combination of air and water here because it is the Eight of Cups, which is water. So it could be old emotions that you just don't have to feel those. Like they don't have as much weight. You know what I mean? Or it could just be thoughts. Because to me, feathers seem like thoughts. It's funny how they have in this deck, they have feathers for cups, which is, to me, two suits. But then again, the Knight of Wands, it's a sword, which is air, but fire, so whatever. I didn't make the deck. Ooh, what's this about? So we have Vanahamir here. Vanahamir. Are these the virgins? Who are these? I forget. Let's see. Vanahamir. Alright, it's fertility. So, Vanahamir is one of the 9 realms and situated west of Asgard. It's home to the tribe known as the Vanir, led by Freya, Freyr, and Njord. The Vanir live in a wild, untamed world that has no boundaries. Oh wow, that actually sounds pretty good for you, Scorpio. It's a place of beauty. A lush, abundant landscape, flowers, trees, all that good stuff. Oh, cool. So it says in drawing this card, you're receiving a special gift of creativity. That, I think, is referring to this boost, this kind of available boost. So you're meant to kind of go with it there, Scorpio. And then, you know, talking about fertility, that means like if you, you know, whatever you put your efforts into could pay off. Could actually pay off. All right, we have the Ten of Swords. So what's the problem here? I feel like there's something kind of, I don't know, something really upsetting. It's weird. I don't this card is making me feel like I don't know, like when you go into like, you know, Scorpio, like when you go into like death mode or dark mode, where like it's like a switch. I can really see that getting in the way of whatever you're trying to do. Like if I take this card away, like this feels really good, right? Like, yeah, everything's going fine, da da da, and then all of a sudden, boom, you're triggered. Boom, you're triggered. So what? This to me, this has the potential to kind of mess things up temporarily. Like you going into super dark mode. I would definitely keep an eye on just how, like, I don't know, this feels a little ruthless. Like you dipping into that ruthless part of you. And I don't know if it's just taking this a little too far. Wait, we have a card flipped? We have 2? We have 3? What are those? What are those? Alright, we have... we have the Fool. So this is like trying to, you know, trying to start something new or really putting yourself out there. But then we have the Five of Cups, which is those kind of like sad, the sad emotions, like grief, sorrow, shame, guilt. And then we have the High Priestess. This High Priestess, it kind of feels, like the High Priestess, she knows. It's like you see how there's this mirror being held up. Like this is a dark place. It's like this is like you being in a dark place. And I want to say that this is lingering remnants. This is how long something like this could linger. Like it's not just the lashing out or the whatever it is for you, right? From this dark, ruthless kind of place, right? But that instance, that action, that whatever it is, it can linger. It can interfere with what you're trying to start here. But from that dark place, right, you're still able to see the color, okay? It's not a total freaking wipeout, right? So you were triggered, okay, fine, But like it's not a total wipeout. It's not like, that's it, I'm calling it quits, blah, you know what I mean? Like you've got this dark place here, but like the High Priestess, this is your higher self. This is like your higher dimensional self or whatever, you want to call it. But your soul, right? You can still see the light. You can still see you still have clarity, right? It is there waiting for you when you're ready to access it, right? I just feel like this is kind of like a little warning sign as to what can be a threat to your growth or your success. So definitely reinforcing to take advantage of these energies up here, because you're supposed to be putting something to rest, right? The end of something. And that old cycle could have something to do with this and this. Like you're leaving this behind. You're done with it. And maybe something tempts you or triggers you and you're like, wow, okay, I thought I was done with this. And there's some kind of way to solve it here, but it involves you being in tune with yourself. It's more of an internal thing, like not letting the external factors trigger you because you're more secure on the inside kind of thing. All right, so I think this is good. I was gonna pull another one of these, but I think we're good. This is enough to work with, especially if this is resonating for you. This is enough. This is enough right now. All right, Scorpio. I'll see you later. Bye.